It's Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, and apparently it's clean off your desk day. Plus, make your dreams come true day, which feels aggressively optimistic for a world where our tabs have tabs. This is KoiCast. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. Also, yes, before anyone asks, this episode was basically assembled by robots. Like, we did not gently handcraft this with tweezers. If it gets a little unhinged, that's the point.
We keep the weird takes and the occasional glitch. Today we're talking about three things that, together, feel like a preview of the next content stack. Google DeepMind's Genie 3, Kyutai's Pocket TTS, and Sakana's DroPE.
The holy trinity, playable worlds, pocket voice cloning, and your model suddenly remembering the whole novel you pasted in. Love it, hate it, need it.
Let's start with the one melting everyone's brain on X, Genie 3. It's a world model that generates an interactive 3D environment in real time. Not just a video you watch, a scene you can move through.
Yeah, the timeline is acting like we just invented the holodeck. And, okay, it's not that, but it's definitely more than here's a pretty clip. The wild part is it keeps temporal consistency for like several minutes, with about a 1-minute visual memory window for stuff that leaves the camera view.
Right. About a minute of coherence where it remembers what it generated, so you don't pan the camera and the door turns into soup. That's a massive leap from AI video as a slot machine.
Wait, but Hunter, you know what everyone's gonna do. They're gonna pitch Virtual Showroom 2.0, and it's gonna be cringe. What's the least cringe, most measurable marketing use case that isn't just walk around a sneaker in a fake room?
Okay, I've got one. Interactive decision demos. Like, not look at the product, but feel the consequences. Imagine a cybersecurity company that drops you into a simulated office. You choose how to respond to a phishing email, and the world branches. Then it shows outcomes, what got compromised, what got prevented. That's measurable because you can track completion, choices, drop-off, and downstream demo requests.
Ooh, that's actually good. It's like a playable landing page that teaches the value prop. Not a showroom, a story.
Exactly. The measurable part is behavior, not vibes, and you can iterate fast. Change the intro, change the scenario, change the friction, see what converts.
But here's my worry. A minute of memory is cool, but brand experiences can't drift into surreal physics. Like, I don't want my insurance brand world to suddenly turn into Escher stairs because the model got bored. How do we get from cool demo to reliable?
You don't let it freestyle. You treat Genie-style worlds like a generative front end with guardrails. Constrain the interaction space, locked camera rails, pre-approved objects, limited verbs, and you put a state machine underneath that says, these are the only outcomes that can happen.
So basically you're saying let the model paint the world, but don't let it run the world.
Exactly. Humans define the rules of the game. The model fills in the scenery and the transitions. And if you want to scale, you build a validator layer. Does the scene still contain the required brand elements? Does the copy match policy? Do the visuals drift off brand?
Wait, that validator layer reminds me of that new cybersecurity prank thing. The poison fountain, right? Feeding corrupted data to models so they hallucinate and fail tasks.
Yes, that's such a good parallel. Because once interactive worlds become a thing, people will absolutely try to poison your brand experience. Prompt injection, weird inputs, adversarial behavior. So your playable ad needs security thinking, not just creative thinking.
Okay, so Genie 3 is like marketing meets game design meets security. Love that for us. Now,
Second story, Pocket TTS from Kyutai. This is a small text-to-speech model that can do voice cloning from a short reference clip. People keep saying like roughly 5 seconds. And it's built to run fast on CPU, not just on GPUs.
that sentence alone is a horror movie for every comms team. 5 seconds? That's like one hey guys from your CEO on a webinar and it's over.
It's both convenient and terrifying. The operational win is huge though. Real-time narration without GPUs, without cloud latency, potentially on-device. That means you can A/B test voiceovers at insane speed.
Like, same ad script, different pacing, different emotion, different accent, and you're not booking studio time or paying a premium voice vendor every iteration.
Exactly. And the underrated win is offline workflows. If you're an agency, you can run voice drafts locally, keep client audio private, and not ship raw voice samples to third-party servers.
Okay, but ethics. Where is the line in practice? Because the line in theory is always like consent and disclosure, and then in practice it's like, Brad from Demand Gen cloned the founder voice for a LinkedIn ad and didn't tell anyone.
The practical line is explicit permission plus a usage policy you can enforce. If it's an employee voice, you need a signed release that specifies allowed contexts, plus revocation. And you need internal tooling that tags any synthetic audio with provenance metadata, even if it's just internal.
And if you're using it for customers like community voices, it's a no-go unless you have super clear consent.
Exactly. Also, teams need a rule. You never clone someone's voice for external-facing content unless there's a disclosure plan. Even if the law is fuzzy, trust isn't.
Online take time. My favorite wrong take is watermarking will solve everything. Like, babe, the internet can't even agree on a universal charger without a fight.
Watermarking helps, but it's not a magic shield. It's provenance infrastructure, useful when platforms and auditors actually check it. The uncomfortable correct take is that the flood is coming anyway, so the winning move is governance and detection, not wishful thinking.
And also, brands should assume voice spam is about to get ridiculous. Like your customer gets a voicemail that sounds like you and it's not you. That's going to break trust fast.
Which is why brands may need voice authenticity as a new part of brand safety. Not just what you say, but whether it was actually you.
Okay, third story, DroPE, dropping positional embeddings. Sakana basically saying, hey, positional embeddings were kind of training wheels, and you can extend context length without expensive long context fine-tuning. Explain it to normal people, Hunt.
Sure, transformers need a way to understand order in text. Positional embeddings are like, this word came before that word. Drop says you can train with those for stability, then remove them and the model can generalize to longer inputs more cheaply, with a short recalibration step.
So for creators and marketers, this means your agent can actually read the whole brand Bible without you chunking it into a million pieces?
That's the promise. Longer context means better consistency across big documents, brand guidelines, legal disclaimers, campaign history, competitor research, customer interview transcripts. The model can hold more of the whole story at once.
But does that reduce the need for RAG, or does it just create bigger hallucinations with better formatting?
Both. Long context reduces some RAG pain, like constant retrieval glitches and missing chunks, but it doesn't eliminate grounding. You still want verified sources for facts, pricing, claims, anything that can get you sued. Long context is great for coherence and style, not truth.
So the play is long context for how we talk, retrieval for what's true.
Exactly. And for automation teams, this matters because it simplifies agent design. Fewer brittle retrieval hacks, less prompt duct tape, but you still need validators and truth packs.
Speaking of the ecosystem, it's been a weird week. CES just wrapped and everyone showed off personal holograms and smart glasses that turn 2D video into immersive 3D, like we're all living in a sci-fi prank.
And we've also got that AI tool generating full dance choreographies from prompts, which, by the way, is absolutely going to turn into brand challenge choreography at scale.
Stop. That's so real. Every brand is going to be like, we have a dance now, and the dance will be algorithmically mid.
The bigger theme across Genie, Pocket TTS, and DroPE is interactive worlds, cheap synthetic voice, and longer memory. That's the recipe for agents that can generate experiences, not just assets.
Yeah, and jobs that get automated first aren't like creative director. It's the grind. Narration drafts, variant production, interactive demo prototypes, summaries across huge docs.
Exactly. Humans stay on intent and taste. Machines handle volume and iteration. But, and this is a big but, you need governance. Otherwise, you get off-brand chaos at machine speed.
So, meme caption for this whole episode, your marketing funnel is now playable, talkable, and it remembers everything you said.
That's terrifyingly accurate.
All right, let's land it. Thanks for hanging out with us on CoeCast on Clean Off Your Desk Day. Clean off your desk, and maybe also clean off your voice permissions. Just saying.
Facts. Go check out koei.com/resources for AI news and updates. Subscribe wherever you're listening, and go make your dreams come true today, but maybe don't do it by cloning your boss's voice without asking. Catch you later.